must confess," said the Minister for Wellbeing and Security, "to having some doubts as to whether the technology really can deliver everything you say it can. Leaving aside the civil liabilities issues, we can expect the unusual fuss in the unusual quarters. How can you be so confident that simply donning a pair of these glasses will enable the wearer to identify potential terrorists with, what is it you say, 95% accuracy? The truth revolutionary aspect of the Intruder System, Minister, is that the technology doesn't override the wearer's instincts, it enhances them. The human brain has an astonishing capacity for making balanced, coherent assessments and following them up with quick and effective decisions. What the Intuceptor does is it filter, focus and declutter all the processes far more rapidly than the brain possibly can. So, an armed response police officer is trained to be aware that there's many forms in which terrorist activities can manifest, but in a crisis situation, he doesn't have the time to think through the pros and cons of this or that response. He has to take imminent action with possible lethal results. The Intuceptor viewfinders take him straight to the right response, and it's still his response but facilitated by the sophisticated digital analytics that can itself be analysed retrospectively and scientifically proven to have been correct. You mean in the court of law? Absolutely. Potentially this means our security services will never again find themselves in a situation where they are judged to have eliminated a suspect who turned out not to be a terrorist, because the Intuceptor recordings will show precisely why the suspect was deemed to be dangerous and therefore he had to be dangerous, you mean? Yes, and eliminated. But won't the civil liabilities people claim that this is a charter for policy, shoot first and ask questions later? They will, and rightly so, because that's precisely what it is. The difference is, when the questions are asked later, I'll have the right answers. I see, the Minister said. Justice seen to be done, eh? Justice shown to be done, Minister, which is, as we know, just as important in a healthy democracy.